its Director of Research and Election, it's Evans Nimako. He's joining us on telephone. Mr. Nimako, we are grateful that you joined us on Eyewitness News tonight. I was asking the NDC if they've received official communication as far as the electoral calendar of the from the East is concerned. The party says no. The NPP, for you, have you also received any communication, or it is the same case?
Thank you very much and for having me, and good evening to your listeners. Let me start by saying that the New Patriotic Party has not received any official communication from the Electoral Commission with respect to the program of activities for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. All that we've gotten is notice of invitation for an IPAC meeting to be held on Thursday, 7th of this month at the EC headquarters. So I also confirm that we have not received any such communication from the Electoral Commission.
I see. And so this notice of invitation that you have received from the Electoral Commission about the IPAC meeting on Thursday, I want to believe you are aware of the agenda for that particular meeting, if you are able to share with us.
Oh, it's an invitation to IPAC meeting. The last IPAC meeting we held was on 29th of January. Part of the discussion we have had was for the EC to give parties the calendar for the year. We had also discussed the possible change of the voting date. That was the initial discussion with respect to possible elections to be conducted in a day in November, which the party supported, but the NDC said no. And that was also to take care of the petition from the Seventh-day Adventists, so that the day for election will not affect their worshiping day. And so that was the discussion we held on 29th. That aside, we've been waiting to hear from the EC concerning the program of activities for the year. Only to be getting calls that the EC, or there's a publication in graphic with regards to the timeline.
It's good you've mentioned the publication from graphic. I'm sure you've seen it. And the NDC, when we spoke to them, raised issue about the absence of a date, for example, for the transfer of votes. I'm sure you've perused the calendar that is making rounds on graphic, as you say. What issues?
The New Patriotic Party will not speak to an issue which we have not been properly informed. You cannot put something on nothing. How do you know whether the EC program will really take care of all those that have been published? It's a publication by a media house that we cannot contest. But all that we are saying is that the EC had told parties at the last IPAC meeting that they were going to give us the program lineup. And so that is what we've been expecting. And as you asked, the program for Thursday meeting, according to the EC's invitation, is the election 2024 program and any other business. And so we will wait and have the Thursday discussion with EC and other political parties. And then we can roll the discussion on the way forward.
So going into this IPAC meeting on Thursday, really, what is your expectation and what kind of proposals will the NPP be putting forward to the Electoral Commission?
Well, for now, it is certain that the election date is going to be 7th of December 2024 because the NDC insisted that they will not agree to any such change, and that if the EC ever put a proposal in the form of CI to Parliament, they will not support it. And you've seen the behavior of NDC in this line when other CIs have been presented to Parliament. And so it is the program of the EC. We know that the status quo remains. And so, yes, we will have elections conducted on 7 January, and so that's about it. That aside, the details of other activities to be conducted by the EC, we wouldn't know until we've been given the full brief by the EC.
All right. I'm grateful to you, Evans Nimako, Director of Research and Election at the NPP. I'm